Hi guys, welcome to Charge IQ NG demo. In recent years, there has been a rise in usage of electric vehicles in Nigeria, and at the same time, there has been a problem which nobody has solved. So, and this problem is the issue of finding charging spots, a charging spot for your vehicle. Imagine you driving to a charging station you already know. Maybe you drive 30 minutes to the location, and then at the end of the day when you get there it's occupied, it's offline, or maybe there's a long queue. then you have then you probably have to wait for the queue. So there is no central visibility, no intelligence. It's just guesswork. You go to the charging station, and you get to deal with whatever you meet there. So this is where charge IQ comes in. When a driver lands on this platform, this is what they see a clean, purposeful experience, not just a map that was strung together. So for this demo, this app, the platform covers 30 charging stations across two states, which is Lagos State and the capital territory, Abuja. These two states are chosen because they are the top two states in terms of electric vehicle usage and even in terms of charging stations available. Now, here we get started. So when the user first land here, right? Now, this is what they see. For At the top here, we will see some nav bar. This is where they can filter by the types of connectors they have. This is CSS type 1, CCS rather, type 2, type 1. So you can filter by all this, as you can see. And you can also filter by the type of power, which is fast, and this is standard. So each and every one of these pin are live charging stations. Green green means it's available right now, amber means it's in use, and red means it's offline. So this actually isn't static data, it updates in real time through Amazon AppSync, and while it maintains a persistent WebSocket connection between the app and our backend. The map itself is served by Amazon Local Services, which is fully AWS native, and it's not a and we are not using a third party app. I don't know if you notice, you see uh this location here change its status as I was presenting. So user can always come here to users can always come here to filter by the type and whatever they want. And all these filters they work live against our station data stored in Amazon DynamoDB, our NoSQL database, and that gives us millisecondaries at any scale. Now here we have our AI powered search. Now this is where things get interesting. Most charging apps or most filters on most websites, we just filter through some menus. But here we can just ask in simple English, oh, I have an electric vehicle, maybe around Lekki. Let's say Lekki. What do I want? Maybe I need a fast charger, not a standard one. I just be like, oh, I need, I need a fast charger, near or close to. Let me use close to Lekki. Let's just Lekki for our first example. So, and let's get our response. Wow, that's nice. Okay, so this green here actually means it's available, as you can see. So from this you see it's available green, the streets, and the power, which is 50 kilowatts and above, which is 4. When we actually made this filter, we actually had this connector turned on, which is CCS. Then we when we search for then we search for charging stations, fast charger during Lekki, within Lekki, sorry. So as you can see in the response in the recommended charging station, now we have the green available, which will obviously be an available charging station. Then the connector type is filtered down. And then we have the fast charging, which is the 50 kilowatts, as you can see. I just asked in plain English, no drop down of filters. And this query goes directly to our backend AWS Lambda function. We sent it to Amazon Bedrock running Cloud IQ model. So Bedrock understands the intent. The user wants an available station, a fast charging one near a specific area. So it processes the context, filters our station data, and return the best match within and return the best match. So the AI actually understands Nigeria. Like he understands what I meant by Victoria Island, Lekki, or Ikeja. It knows, oh, these are places in Nigeria. So it is not hard coded data. The model actually reasons about it. So the station panels actually show the AI station panel area actually show the AI recommendation with a, as you can see, the badge beneath it, powered by Amazon AppSync and stored in Amazon DynamoDB. So this is kind of experience we want the drivers to have, not the one with a few a range of anxiety and they are not guessing. So here we are not guessing, you are getting a direct answer. So let's click on a station that is in use. Let's find a station, any station that is in use, that is available, sorry. So I'm trying to navigate through the map, see if I can find any green one. Okay, I found one. So now this is Victoria Island chant. Now for a driver who wants to go to this location, all he has to do is just come here and click get directions. And then the this routing is done by an AWS service called Route Calculator, which is another AWS service used in this application. So it's a quite simple process. Now we have the direction for the driver. Now you can just from my location, which is currently using, so you can just get on to your destination. Now, under the hood of this application, every layer, every layer of ChargeIQ NG runs on AWS. Uh, the services include Amazon Bedrock for AI search, then the SageMaker for the wait time predictions. Then we have the Lambda, AWS Lambda, and the API gateway for our serverless backend, and DynamoDB for our station backend, our station database, AppSync for for the WebSocket, real time updates. Then we have Amazon website, Amazon location services for map and routing. Then Amplify for our hosting and CI/CD. So this application, I believe, is very useful and eradicate the problems we have to some extent, which is to reduce to reduce wastage of time and reduce our drivers' anxiety when they are on the road. So they can have like an efficient use of their data, and this also helps potential stakeholders to find hotspots of rather to find places where are eligible or are more suitable for them to put down to install a charging station. So I believe this application makes our drivers' lives way easier. It helps them save time and helps save money too. And on here we have our operator dashboard. I'll just say this for last. So here we can come and add a station if there is another station available. So we just come here and then we add it so on our DB. So that comes to the end of the demo.